每一个伟大的成功故事，都有一个微不足道的开始。如果你说我的人生不平凡，那只是我遇上了不平凡的平台，找到了一群不平凡的人，而走出了一条不平凡的路。虽然出身普通，但我坚信，人生一定要精彩，人生一定要辉煌，人生绝不白来，因为你我都值得。
如新给予我们重启人生的机会。从专业会计师到如新3阶创业名人，我们只需要勇气和坚持，因为成功的路上缺的不是机会，而是一份坚持和勇气。
给父母的爱叫陪伴，给父母的放心叫成功。成功是一场比赛，比的不是你比谁强，比的是成功的速度要比父母老去的速度来得快。
给孩子的爱叫时间，给孩子的礼物叫榜样。陪伴孩子长大的人生，一辈子只能有一次，错过了就错过了。打从孩子2个月大，我们就把他提在篮子里，跟我们一起去打拼如新。这路上，我们陪伴他长大，他陪伴我们在如新成长，而我们3人一起打造的如新事业，将会传承给他，成为他人生中其中一份最棒的礼物。
世界那么大，闯出去了，世界就是家；不闯出去，家就是世界。我们一直很努力，因为我们有一个梦想，带着3代人一起去旅行，让我们的足迹踏遍世界每个角落。
我喜欢按照自己的方式生活，我喜欢可以掌控自己的人生，写下属于自己的未来。我的人生，我做主。在如新，以诚待人，以义处事，你一定会遇见更好的自己。
因为梦想，我们在如新结交了一班正直、有梦想、有野心、有上进心的朋友。从陌生到熟悉，到一辈子的朋友，我们一起成长，一起改变。而今天，我们一起成功，成功后，我们还要在一起。我们的使命是要在世界各地凝聚一股善的力量，凭借筹报优渥的事业机会，不断创新的优质产品和充实积极的优良文化，赋予人们提高生活品质的力量。有一种成功叫幸福，有一种成功叫孤独。在如新帮助了更多人成功而获得成功，我们的成功有爱，有友谊，有健康，有祝福。我们的成功很幸福，在如新成功拥有的不只是成功的事业，而是幸福成功的人生。这样的人生只能有一个名字，叫圆满。
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome new Circle of Excellence 3, Mr. Nicholas Yo, Miss Gan Kok Hong.
Thank you everyone. At ST20 anniversary, at this most passionate and grand event, I want to thank all ST family. Thank you to all my mentors for leading my growth all these years. I want to thank all ST brother and sister. Thank you for your encouragement and applause all these years. Of course, I want to thank all crews. Thanks for all the hero behind the scene. Thank you. God always gives us the best present. allowed us to be recognized at ST20 as such a grand and important event. Thanks for giving us a chance to be recognized in such a creative and interesting manner, to celebrate our success, to celebrate our milestone as COE 3. Of course, I would like to thank my wife for being with me all these years. All these years, whether at home or in Nu Skin business, she's the one who took on all responsibilities. She's a very wise lady. She was the one with the foresight to embark into Nu Skin business. Thank you.
Hi everyone. I still remember many years ago when I shared Nu Skin with Nicholas. He told me, if you want to do it yourself. Don't come and bother me. Luckily and thankfully, we met ST and our mentors in Nu Skin. Without ST, without all these angels, we wouldn't be here today. We would like to thank our sponsor, COE3, Mr. Chua and Emily. Thank you for your constant follow-up during those 3 years. Thank you for your support, your belief, your good personality and integrity, which inspire us committed to the business and work harder than before. Thank you. If not for you, we will still be busy working for others. Thank you so much. We want to thank COE2, Mr. and Mrs. Yap. Thank you. Thanks for teaching us to have big love. Thanks for teaching us being humble, tolerance, and kindness. You are our role model. Thanks, Mr. Yap and Mrs. Yap. We would like to thank COE3 Lilian Ong. Lilian, thank you. Although you are younger than us, but many times you are like a big sister to us, recognizing and encouraging us. Thanks for your no compromise spirit. Thanks for your strong desire to success. Thanks for motivating us to surpass the status quo and to step out of our comfort zone. And of course, thanks for teaching us that as leaders, we must lead our team to constantly scale new heights. Thank you, Lilian. We want to thank COE3, Ongi. Thank you for being a role model. Thank you for your success story and for leading by example. Because of your spirit of continuous seeking improvement, you have inspired us to work harder, to give our very best so that our family can have a better quality of life. Thanks, Ongi, for being the pillar of ST. Thank you for leading us. When we need you, you are always there. Thanks. Next, we would like to thank ST System founders, COE4, Rain and Angela. Rain, Angela, we are really grateful to have you. Because of you, not only taught us how to succeed in Nu Skin, you have also taught us how to be better people, and you also changed our lives. Angela, thanks. Because of you, on our journey to success, we learned that success is not just about having money. Because of you, we know that our success is filled with love. Our success is filled with dreams, with teamwork, with gratitude, with elegance, and with grace. Thank you for making us better people, better children, better parents, better friends, and also to discover a better and happier self. Thanks, Rain. If without you, we would have never realized our hidden talents. Thank you for unleashing our potential. It is hard to imagine our success without you. We could just end up selling products instead of building a global business. We would not have found our way to success without you. Thanks, Rain. Of course, we also want to thank all STCOE mentors, all sidelines. Thank you for your recognition and encouragement in our journey. Thank you for your success stories. Thank you for your go-giver spirit. Thank you for creating such a wonderful environment so that our business partner can grow here. Thank you. Next, we also want to thank all our lovely downlines. Thank you for your love, your trust, and thanks for being with us all these years. Together, we have cried, laughed, fallen, and stood up again, but we have never feared. We are not only business partners, we are also friends for life. We love you all. Let us be brave, dare to dream big, and create new heights. Lastly, I want to thank this most handsome and most fantastic person standing next to me. Although I was the one who wanted to start Nu Skin, but it's because of his persistence, his courage, his no compromise attitude, his strong fighting spirit, which brought us to the wonderful life we now have with our family, and also to the beautiful success in Nu Skin. Thank you, my dear husband. I love you. From here, I will hand over to the most fantastic, most handsome husband, Nicholas.
Every great success story starts from a humble beginning. If you say that I have an extraordinary life, that's just because I have come across an extraordinary platform, found a group of extraordinary people, and carved an extraordinary journey. I always feel that life must be exciting, life must be glorious, life cannot be lived in vain because we worth it. I do not know where I will go after I die, but while we are alive, we must decide how we want to live. And because of this, I have a lot of dreams. Before joining Nu Skin, I was an accountant, and I have always been the chief accountant of public listed company. I remember the day I got the result that I qualified as an accountant. The first thing that I did was to slam on the table and shouted, "I'll never have to study again in my life." But now that I think about it, I was just too naive. Back then, after I became an accountant, I found that accounting standard keep changing every year. So does company law, tax law, listing requirement. In fact, I thought my life is settled after becoming an accountant. But in fact, it was only the beginning. Every year, there's always tons of things that I need to study for and always endless update. I met a boss from Singapore who recruited me to work from Johor Bahru, Malaysia, which is so near to my house. However, I was paid in Singapore dollar. Therefore, that was really a fantastic job. But it was also in this job which made me decided to change. I was recruited for the listing exercise for this company. So I used to visit the shopping mall, City Square, Johor Bahru, waiting for my boss in the shopping mall to meet up with the bankers and lawyers. In City Square, I was sitting alone while waiting for my boss. I always curious, why? There are many people walking around in the shopping mall during office hour in their shorts and slippers, drinking coffee and chatting. And I asked myself, what were those people doing for a living? Why am I not one living that type of lifestyle? What did those people do to have that kind of lifestyle? I really wondering. At that time, I don't have an answer. I asked myself, if I work for another 5 years, 10 years, can I live like that? And the answer was no. So I asked myself, what makes me to want to be an accountant? I did accountancy because I want to enjoy that type of lifestyle. I wanted to have an easier time. I wanted to live my life the way I wanted. However, at that point in the shopping mall, I woke up. I realized that no matter how hard I work, I will never be able to live that dream life. I was hardworking. I have qualification. My boss like me. I'm highly paid. I have experience. I did whatever I supposed to do, but still, I'll never able to live that dream life. Something is wrong. I look at accountants who were more successful than me. They also couldn't live that kind of life. I look at my boss. He couldn't live that kind of life too. So, how is it possible for me? At that point, I woke up. I realized that no matter how hard I work, I'll never be able to live my dream life. Do you guys watch this movie called The Maze Runner? This is a very interesting movie. There's a group of people who wanted to find their way out of the maze. In these shows, there's a very interesting tagline says, "Never stop running." At that point in the mall, I suddenly realized in these 11 years, I've been trapped in a maze. For the past 11 years, I've been running around the maze. I worked so hard. But in these 11 years, I'm not able to leave the maze. I am never able to find the exit, and I'm never able to find the entrance to the land of financial freedom. At that point, I started to understand in these 11 years, I wasn't alone in the maze. In these 11 years, there are so many people around us every day. They wake up early, busy in the office, working hard in the workplace, and rushing along the street. Some of these people are doctors, accountants, insurance agents, or businessmen. Of course, they are busy and working very hard, but they are also trapped in a maze, never able to live in the way they want. What they have in mind is about making money and making more money and more money. Just like me, they never realized they were trapped in a maze, spending the whole life in making money, but the kind of lifestyle that they dream of will never come true. The amount of money they make will never be enough. I feel that I'm the lucky guy. At this point, I met my mentors. I would say they are my guardian angels. Through my angels, they brought me into Nu Skin business. Through their hard work, their guidance, they helped me to understand why I need to come into Nu Skin. And through all these years, they led me step by step out of the maze. And finally, I found the entrance to land of financial freedom. This is how I joined Nu Skin business. But I was just very ordinary, like many of us out here. When I first come into Nu Skin, I don't know how to do Nu Skin, and I do not know how to start. I do not have network. I do not have knowledge about this business. I don't know how to succeed in Nu Skin. And the worst thing is that my character, I'm an introvert. I'm an introvert. I don't like to talk to people. I also don't like people talk to me. I don't like to visit friends, and don't like friends to visit me. And always, I have a slogan for myself. I would rather be the main character in my own world than to play the supporting role in other people's world. So, do you think I able to success? So, when I first come into Nu Skin, it was a huge challenge for me. Many people ask me, if we want to succeed in Nu Skin business, what is the biggest challenge? Is it sales background? Is it network? Is it the way you speak? No, none of them. To me, the biggest challenge in Nu Skin is that you must make a decision, a firm decision, a decision that you want to change. I remember not long after I started Nu Skin, I have a business partner who said this to me. I don't think you will ever dare to speak to strangers. Of course, at the point of time, I feel bad to hear this. But I must admit that he was right. And at that time, I decided that I need to change. But where? Where to change? Where to start? I start from the lift every time when I use a lift. I'll then hold the door to let others to go in first. When you do that, other people will have a good impression of you. And then I'll ask, which floor are you going? 8th floor, 9th floor. What is it on 8th floor and 9th floor? Is it law firm or accounting firm? I used to be an accountant. This is how I learned to talk to people. Every time the lift opens, I'm a new me. Every time I step out of the lift, I'm a better me. I'm a brand new Nicholas. The Nicholas that stepped up out of the lift compared to the one who entered has become a better Nicholas. Therefore, the bigger challenge is about change, making a firm decision that you want to change. I love this mindset. If you want to drink coffee, but no matter how much time you spend to brewing tea leaves, you will never able to drink coffee. Therefore, it's only you change, then only you have a different result. To me, there's no one who failed in Nu Skin business, only those who gave up too early. The route to success is never crowded because there are not many people persist. And we too, we have met many challenges, and we have also faced issues that we do not know how to handle. But we do have the dream that worth to persist, and do have the reason that we must change and break through. Therefore, all this year we persisted and never give up. Throughout the journey, we are serious to learn, we are continue to change, and we are very committed to Nu Skin platform. And finally, we found our way out of maze and found a way to financial freedom. Truly, after all these years of hard work, our lives went through a huge transformation. We were reborn and completely transformed into different people. If you know me from 10 years ago, it will be hard for you to imagine what kind of changes we have made to become the Nicholas Yeo and Gan Kok Hong today. I would say it's a huge and complete transformation in our life. We were from very humble family and have been poor since young. When I was 10 years old, I need to step on the ladder to cook for my family. We were poor, not because we lack of ability, but because we lack of knowledge and background. So, at that point of time, we were living poorly. But I always tell myself that when I grow up, if I'm still poor, it will not because of lack of ability, but because I have no ambition, no dream, no courage. So you see, it wasn't that because I was better than others. I just have dream, have ambition. I just willing to change, and I just willing to persist and never ever give up. The fruit of persistency, it is so wonderful. The kind of lifestyle that I enjoy now is really hard for me to describe. We are indeed living the life of abundance. I'm currently living a life that I couldn't have imagined. Life must be exciting. Life must be glorious. Life cannot be lived in vain because we're all worth it. And all this have come true. When one generation succeed, 3 generations retired. I'm very fortunate that after succeeding in Nu Skin, I'm able to retire at a young age. I must share with you that I joined Nu Skin at 34, but when I was 37, 38, I really enjoyed semi-retired lifestyle. I really enjoyed this lifestyle, and other than ourselves, our parent and my child, 3 generations of us retired together. I remember when I first told my father about their retirement, he was kind of, how should I put it? He was kind of uneasy. He wasn't very confident in us. But when I talked to him the second time that I would like them to retire, I told him our result. He was very, very surprised. Since then, we 3 generations retired together. We live a very crazy lifestyle. All this year, I've been bringing my whole family, my parent-in-law, my wife, and my child, 7 of us. We travel around the world together, and we are the travel buddies of each other. We enjoy to travel around the world together. And this is crazy. When the whole family can travel the world together, I never knew that this could happen. But this is a reality. My dream and our dream have really come true. Strictly speaking, my child has retired too. In Nu Skin, we can pass on our business to our next generation. The definition of success could be different to different people. But to me, success is a race. But it is not one against others, but it's a race between the speed we succeed and the speed our parent age. There can only be one outcome in this race, is to win. Because in this race, no one can afford to lose. Whenever I see this photo, when I see my parents' back view, I'm so touched. I'm very fortunate. I'm very proud of myself for the decision that I made years ago. I have won the race. Although I cannot stop my parents from aging, but I can speed up my success because I succeed in Nu Skin. Although I'm from very poor family, but now I can give them an extraordinary life, a life that is beyond their imagination. My mom is a very frugal woman. She's very frugal and very hardworking. My mother has a dream, is to go to Amsterdam and see tulips. I still remember one day after the lunch in the kitchen, she came over to talk to me, and she said to me that she wished to go to Amsterdam to see tulips. I asked her, "Are you serious?" And she said, "Yes." I said sure. If you serious, then I arrange. And so I arranged for the whole family, 3 generations, we fly to Amsterdam to see tulips. You know, suppose we expect to see some tulips, but when we reached there, we saw sea of tulips, SEAS, sea of tulips. So when we see the sea of tulips, we all almost went crazy. My parents and myself, every one of us, we almost went crazy. When we were so excited, my mom was super excited at the sea of tulips. I went over and hugged her, and I say, "Mom, Happy Mother's Day." So happened that the day was also Mother's Day. At that day, I was very proud of myself. I felt that the fruit of hard work in all these years is so worth it. It's really worth it. So worth it. As I hugged her in the sea of tulips, in the nice weather, in the warm sunlight, I felt that all these years of hard work are worth it. So worth it. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of myself for my decision, my persistency, my commitment, my courage, my never give up. We love our child by giving him our times, and our best gift to him is to be his role model. Because of our success in Nu Skin, we have a lot of time with him. When my child was born, I was there. When he needed feeding, I was there. When he was bathing, I was there. When he learned to walk, I was there. When he felt sick, I was there. On his first day of school, I was there. When he was having exam, I was there too. In the future, when my child grew up, I want to tell him that I was there when he learned how to walk. And when he go to university, I will be there too. In the future, when he's about to spread his wing into the world, I will also be there. Because our success in Nu Skin, we have more choices in life. We can spend more time with him and enjoy quality time together as a family. All this year, I brought him to travel around the world. He's only 15, but he has visited many countries all over the world. He has been to Hawaii for 3 times. London is no longer new to him. He's no stranger to countries with all the beautiful scenery like Italy and Switzerland. And all these years, he has also enjoyed very different lifestyle. Freedom is priceless. No one has a right to quote you any price to buy your freedom. Freedom is a basic right. You must redeem your freedom. If you don't redeem your freedom, you'll be trampled by others. If you want a quality life, if you are pursuing a high quality lifestyle, but without freedom, then please forget about quality life. If you ask me what is freedom, I don't have the answer for you. until the day that you are with me, enjoy the carefree lifestyle, this freedom. I really enjoy this carefree lifestyle. But if you know me privately, we were actually very simple people. We are very, very ordinary, and I enjoy this ordinary, calm, peaceful, and simple lifestyle. After all, we are from very humble family. This is a photo taken in Norway. In that afternoon, we rented a bicycle. My wife and I went cycling. Together with Mr. Yap and Mrs. Yap, we went cycling in this small town. We were cycling in the afternoon, in that nice weather, with sunlight, with breeze, with flower, with freedom. That was such a good feeling. I love this kind of peaceful feeling with no stress, no restriction, kind of peaceful feeling. Just pure freedom. It was a wonderful afternoon to me. To be able to live like that, I'm very contented. However, as much as I enjoy this ordinary, calm, peaceful, and simple lifestyle, sometimes in New Skin, we live like celebrities. Because of our success in New Skin, we often be the focus of camera, flash, and spotlight. All these things is actually on us. We live our life at two extreme ends. We can be very simple and ordinary, but yet sometimes we can have very flashy lifestyle. I never thought that I could live life like that. I never know that life can be so exciting. Actually, even until now, I'm still trying to get used to this kind of celebrity lifestyle. Because of New Skin, my life is amazing. The world is really big, and you must see it. I really love this quote. The world is so big, and you must step out to see the world. If you step out, the world will be your home. Otherwise, your home will be your only world. Therefore, I encourage everyone to be brave and step out into the world, to explore, to discover. The world is so beautiful. Therefore, all this year I have a big dream. I hope to bring my family, bring my loved one to travel the world, to enjoy freedom. Over the years, I've been traveling to many places, and there are a few places which I have very strong feeling that I must share with you. The Africa safari trip. Since young, I love to watch animal documentaries. So, an Africa safari trip has always been my dream. In that trip, we explore the wild forest with a four-wheel drive and to see animals. In that evening, after the safari trip, and we come to a river, and by the riverside, the staff of this tour, they help us, they set up a small table with red wine, white wine, and some foods. It is wonderful. It is a wonderful evening in the wild forest with freedom, with peace of mind. We were drinking wine, watching the sunset, listen to the weird cry of hippo in the river. In that cool weather, and at that moment, I felt life is so wonderful. And as I was enjoying life in Africa forest back in my hometown, Malaysia, there are still so many people who are busy in the maze. They are working overtime. They are busy burning midnight oil, and they are worried about tomorrow. And about me, just ordinary, and today I enjoy my life in safari in the cool weather, watching the sunset, drinking wine, and enjoying my dream trip. Life is so wonderful. I've been to another memorable place, Barcelona in Spain. That was a crazy trip as well. I'm not a football fan at all. I've totally no idea about football. I don't know how long the game is a game. I don't know how many players that there are. And in my life, I've never watched a football match in front of a television. But yet, I went to Spain, Barcelona, Nou Camp Stadium to watch a live football match. In fact, I'm really looking forward for that trip. After I reached that place, I asked my business partner who is the most famous football player. They told me it's Messi. Then only I know that there's someone called Messi and how famous he is. While I was so clueless, I went to this place, the Nou Camp, to watch this match, to watch Messi playing live in the match. In that kind of atmosphere, that kind of spirit and that kind of excitement. And at that point of time, I have very strong feeling. For someone like me, I don't know anything about football. I watched Messi live in Camp Nou. He's a world famous and an idol to many people. But yet many of his fans in the world can only sit in front of their television through their small little screen, watch their idol, never have a chance to watch their idol in life. That's too sad. Life must be exciting, life must be glorious, life cannot be lived in vain because we were it. There's another trip which I have very strong feeling that I must share with you. The Northern Light. The Aurora. In 2016, I brought my whole family to Finland to watch the Northern Light. Do you know what is Northern Light? Have you ever seen the Northern Light? Do you know how are they formed? Do you know where to see them? Do you know what kind of condition is needed to see Northern Light? Do you know how many color they have in Northern Light? Do you want to watch Northern Light? I remember that night in Finland, in that glass house, we were we were at the window looking out at the glass outside, staring at the sky. Suddenly, the Northern Light appeared. We were so excited. We quickly put on our winter wear, our jacket, our hats, our shoes, and hurried to our parents' door to tell them, quickly, come, see the Northern Light. It's already appeared. You know, at the midnight, at the super cold weather at Finland, the whole family, 3 generations, watching the Northern Light dancing across the sky. I can tell you that moment, I feel so touched. If you ask those who have seen Northern Light, I can tell you the moment was magical. As I watched the Northern Light dancing across the sky, I asked myself, how did my life become so amazing? At 3 a.m. in the midnight, I was watching the Northern Light at sub-zero climate. But back in my hometown in Malaysia, there are so many people who are trapped in a maze, working so hard, very busy, but forever unable to find their way to financial freedom. In New Skin, we succeed by empowering more people to achieve success. You can succeed with happiness, or you can succeed with loneliness. By helping more people to become successful, our success is filled with love, friendship, happiness, and blessing. Over here, we have many brothers and sisters who will work together, we change together, learn together, and grow together. From strangers to acquaintances to friends for life. We promise that we must success together and stay together after we succeed. We also promise to throw around the world together. We live to live amazing life together, to enjoy the financial freedom together, to do crazy things together. Success in New Skin is always filled with love and blessing. You will never be alone. All this start from a dream. Dare to dream, dare to imagine, dare to demand, dare to achieve. Shout out your dream, dare to dream more, and dare to pursue your dream. And I believe your dream will come true. Be honest to yourself. I believe you have a dream life, a future that you have always wanted to enjoy. Dare to dream, dare to imagine. Now that I look back, there are still so many people in the maze. Many are still busy, trapped in the maze, wandering around in the maze. We were once in the maze too, wondering about